The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death.
Yeah.
Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see us to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We are as prepared as we'd like to get.
The next level version of like, if you like your ship so much, why don't you marry it?
Dude, by giving it sentience.
Oh my
Now
god,
it's
it
stuck.
now recognizes.
Now it's stuck as a flying car forever.
It'll never let me back unless.
How go your preparations, hero? We leave as soon as you're ready. Yes.
It's funny because we just killed a sentient vehicle yesterday.
We did, yeah.
You weren't there.
I mean,
you don't
you
know what I'm
weren't there.
talking about.
Oh yeah.
Galman.
What are you talking? What do you think I'm talking about?
All right. Oh, my line? Yeah.
Was it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is your guy.
Comment. Yeah. I thought I'd give you a roaring send-off. Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to take my lifelong wish, or make my lifelong wish. God, I can't read.
Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories.
No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly a novel. I ain't the first to suffer at the Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing. She was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Alamada. I think that's what we decided to call it. Alamigo. They put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around the gorge not far from the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be captured again, or taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back.
Yes.
'Twas some years after I escaped. After that, I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore that then that I'd get revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what.
This got
Not like you lot.
this got like weirdly witchery instead of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it really did.
It's
Just
like,
now.
I watched with my very eyes as my sex slave family committed suicide. It's like, what franchise are we in?
Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years.
Sounds like your family had their final fantasy.
No.
You give us too much credit, Galman. We're just way better at doing your job than you are.
Oh, no.
We seek only to rescue your friends.
Well, what's more important than that? On any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But Summit tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned.
And you are sure that that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us.
Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Yeah, you're better at logistics than sitting there and taking shit from other adventurers.
And telling grimdark stories.
There's some that would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. Right. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Just bite the blade at UK. Helping folk like you is how I can make, how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength.
Oh, thoughts and prayers.
That's not my god. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Coming in here spouting off a bad religion? Wherever the Empire goes, misery inevitably follows in its wake, or invariably follows in its wake.
Indubitably.
For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. You know, I guess the Empire doesn't consider Eorzea its home. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history.
Womp womp. Ba-da-da-da. I've got people splitting hairs trying to explain to me how Kiryu refusing to hit women isn't sexist. It's like, no.
What, you never watched Konosuba?
It pretty much is clearly sexist.
No, he yearns for gender equality.
Because Kiryu completely refuses to, or specifically the creator refuses to put Kiryu in any fighting games because then he would be hitting women. And it's like, those women are fighters. Like, straight up refusing to fight them at some point points to a personal flaw.
I mean, he can just have a preference in people he wants to fight. He doesn't have to be aggressive towards every fucking thing. It's not like he's saying women are weak. He's just like, I don't want to fight a woman. All right.
That is the implication, though.
No, the implication is maybe he just doesn't like punching women. It's fine. If I was gonna get into a fight with someone, I primarily would like it to not be someone of a different skin color as me, because it would probably not look good for me to do so.
That's
like,
it's not a fucking.
And that's not. And I don't.
It's
I don't
not a
think
random brawl. Most fighting games are tournaments.
I mean, it depends. Smash Brothers is a random brawl. That ain't no fucking actual setup thing. No one invites Minecraft Steve to a fight, all right? That's not normal.
No, that's definitely a competition. Everyone even like begrudgingly claps for the winner at the end.
No, that's that's called what hell, I just forgot the name of it.
I'm just saying that if you have all these contexts where men and women fighting is completely normal all the time, and then you're the one guy that has a problem with it, that seems to speak to a personal issue. And I don't like that. I don't like that implication for Kiryu, because I like to think he's better than that.
I don't know.
Because you're either implying that women are too weak, or like poor dainty women shouldn't ever be harmed because chivalry and things. And it's like they're literally fighters. In a fighting tournament.
You just don't like punching women.
Like, I can't participate in a tournament that features women. I'm like, oh, that hurts Kiryu's character for me. That makes me sad.
I mean, I know like in One Piece, Sanji doesn't fight women, but other people do. Other people just straight fucking cold cock a woman.
Sanji is definitely not as good of a person as most people try to think Kiryu is.
Wait, hang on. Are we inviting?
I feel like he's about the same. I feel like it's the same level. For what?
Who are we bringing in for?
We can bring both of them in. There's no limit. Oh, there is a limit, but we're not close to it.
That's fair.
And it's not like it's not like any of the quests we do are like, oh, you can't have 5 people. We can't even have 1 person.
That's fair. All right.
I'm just trying to imagine like Dragon Ball Z, but like the fucking androids come up and like Goku's like, I can't hit a girl. I guess Earth's doomed.
I mean, I don't. I mean, Dragon Ball isn't a very good example to use. I mean, look how long it took for them to have Saiyan women.
Do they have say in women now?
Yeah, they have say in women now, but they wouldn't do it for a long. Well, Toriyama wouldn't do it because women would not be that strong. I gotta.
I mean,
wear
we're
this
also dealing with
outfit.
fantasy. Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. It's just personal. It's just a personal opinion of a character. You decide like, they don't.
Why does he have a? Oh, does he have a lock because I'm not wearing the clothes yet?
Yes.
Yep.
You gotta wear the outfit.
But there's enemies
See,
here.
I told you we had to lower the outfit eventually.
Well,
It's not like you called it or anything. It was explicitly what was being told to us by the game.
well. I should make a free company. I don't think we have enough people to make a free company, though, do we? Stop touching me.
Have any idea?
We probably do with all the. Oh wait, no, we can't make a free company, can we? Because we're cross-world.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
I think so.
Okay. Hold on. Control I.
You have to go to a
This
person to do it, right? Free company.
I know. Okay, good. Oof.
Die, mud puppy. You don't belong in this world.
But it's not that makes you get given flesh.
What?
That's the next line.
Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial black and crimson. Definitely your colors. Ah, but now is not the time for jests.
You actually look atrocious.
I actually have a really sad expression on my face.
I can see why.
Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphinaud and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphinaud and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Hate these clothes.
Whee! He throws him way too high.
Yeah, that's like the distance at which he would probably die from a fall.
It was even funnier last time because the thing was crouched, so he could have just reached it with his hand.
Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious.
Like, be a cat.
Oh, and lest you wonder, Yada and Yoshtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphinaud and I attract too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, hero. May the 12 keep you. Keep me what?
You're safe. Keep you from dying.
Oh god, keep me what? I'll never know.
Keep me primed and ready to go.
I'm not wearing the hat, is that okay? My ears are in the way. Also, wow.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
That was a sound.
That was a little late. That was a slow reaction.
Sorry, I thought this conversation was turn-based.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, hey, see, this game lets women get hit, and then the camera reverses, like, damn it, because they had the woman do it, though, because of course they did. There's a lot of gender role stuff to, like, untangle with Japanese games sometimes.
Yeah, it's a whole different culture that treats women way differently. It's almost like, you know, they have...
They're on the other side of the world.
Well, I was gonna say their entire culture is rooted in a lot of sexism and in hyper-masculinity, but yeah, that too.
Yep.
Bushido Code.
And don't forget the
Did we go to the same guy or not? Wait.
The Geisha?
Geisha's actually pretty progressive, since Geisha could be both men and women.
Oh,
you
Imperial
wouldn't know
Salute.
until it was time to go to bed.
I
That was a common problem.
Oh, my apologies.
not
I
a
didn't
problem.
notice you were so. I was so engrossed in
Well,
my
I mean,
task.
I guess it depends on who the recipient was.
What prisoners
what
do
are we
I
spo-
speak
oh.
of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself.
Wait,
You
is this
don't believe me?
Separate instance?
Have a look at the storage tower next past the way.
We just go
You have to
salute each
salute them.
person.
Yeah. Go give him a nice
Imperial salute.
imperial salute. Fist to the face.
I love how,
That's a fine
Suddenly-
salute.
yeah, suddenly the salute changes everything.
Part of the maintenance crew from Ocidens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Centri, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now, show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Wow, what a brown nose.
All right, I got this last one here that's currently slumped down.
It is funny that if you talk to them, they'll just dismiss you, but if you salute them, my god.
I know.
One of us.
One of us. Greetings, comrade. No, that's too much for this guy.
Greetings, comrade. There we go, that's better. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there, and, oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one. I mean, eh? Svelte blonde. Goodness no.
The svelte
It's the lucky
blonde.
felon lass I'm smitten with.
Wow. Alright then.
She's so adorable it hurts.
I don't like that. I don't
no.
like this.
No, I don't like it. I don't
Japan,
want to.
stop.
I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. Can I skip this?
He's fallen in love with the lolly character. No. Japan.
I want to sweep.
Japanese culture is weird.
I want to sweep her up in my arms and squeeze her until my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her?
Hey, turn this game down. The music got super fucking loud.
How about you just like Go further into the ground. Can you bury yourself? How do you do that?
Preferably in multiple layers of concrete, so you'll never see the light of day.
Hide yourself under the rails. Like, lay down on the tracks and then wait for the train to hide you.
I already was having issue with, like, I fell for the svelte blonde. I'm like, I don't like how you're describing her. And also the fact that you're, like, going after prisoners as love interests. Like 50, there's like 50
weird.
different consent issues. Then he's like, no, I want the one that looks like a child. I'm like, no.
Look, man, if you're
why didn't you just stop talking? Why are you not at your post? If you have business, salute me before opening your mouth. All right. This is silly. What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. I will kill them all. I will kill them all. Security's tight, just as expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead.
Pop.
Oh, sorry.
Yatta!
You know, you'd think that somebody would notice a
Oh
lot
no!
of
Wedge! Hide! The loli's here.
If they strike when you least suspect it.
Oh no.
We represent.
Also, how on earth are you supposed to tell the difference between a male and a female Lalafell when they're in full armor like that?
You just gotta check them like a hamster.
Oh no!
God.
No!
Wow, you're
Why did I
really,
ask?
you're really going in the worst possible direction with this thing.
Oh damn it, Keith!
Oh, it's time to split up again. Or not? Oh yeah. Or yes.
Yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
Bye everybody.
Remember when this was a MMORPG?
What?
Low face. No. Minophilia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. Wasn't this bait though? I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress.
Tataru, we must do something.
We risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Yeah, do it. I'll punch them all. Aye, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the third squadron. What is it? A Reaper. Seized. When? And this came to light only now? It's been like days, hasn't it? The culprits have left us this trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want the Reaper found. Now's our chance. That's a face. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. I'm amused by the implication that it feels like all their technology is based on things that exist in their universe. So when they made a mech, they made a chocobo mech specifically, because that's just what they knew.
I'm here to fuck you up.
I don't know what sense to make up these names. I'm an Equest and I'm an Optio. I'm like, all right. I'm killing you with my fists. How's that for a class? Oh, I'm supposed to be unbinding these people, not just fighting. Oh, never mind. I am supposed to be fighting. I just noticed the objective was to unbind them, so I was like, oh shit, I'm doing it wrong. And I only checked the objective because I looked at them and they were glittering, and I'm like, oh, am I doing this wrong?
Zav, I was so scared. One guard kept saying creepy things to me.
I was foolish. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. Isn't that like every quest I do? But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did.
I say, did you not see the Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow.
To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Get out of these dreadful clothes. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida.
Well, she's kind of hard to miss in all that showy armor of hers.
Accursed scions. How did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves to the comforts of your vehicle.
Estola's just being polite. That was the most one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would ever be seen dead on it.
Wait.
So you scuttled in amongst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable.
This is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sas Junius. Is that a branch? What did she pull out? 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture.
You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you.
Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. We take you to your guard. What a shittier way to say on guard.
Betake you to your guard.
More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Confound it. Ida, with me. You really should have not just skipped the talking. This was that vital of a thing that you catch them before anyone shows up. After them.
Where is His Excellency?
In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. So even if we didn't blow our cover, they were going to blow our cover, apparently. No, no, no! There they are. Fan out and surround them. Hello. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Everyone's obsessed with the little girl. Specifically, out of the entire crowd. There's a whole team they could care about, but specifically... No, Wedge, don't do it. Well, he's dead. Bye. Anyway. I can't get over how silly that robot looks. It looks like a Heartless or something. No, no, Zev, hold them off. I'll look after Benfilia and Tataru. I wish I could play this with my friends in the MMORPG. 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 Yep. Anyway, back to punching this guy a lot. Wow, he doesn't take damage. Alright, I'm gonna punch these things instead. Hello. You, loser, die. Of punching and bullets, maybe. I don't know. If anyone has a gun, it didn't really make sense for me to fit that into the sentence because I don't have one. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Whoop. He's invulnerable, so my attacks don't go off. That's bad. Why is he invulnerable? Is he only invulnerable in certain directions? Like, what are the rules here? Defeat the enemy and escape from Castrum Centri. Okay. How? Hey, it's a carbuncle. Somebody get a muzzle on that thing before it eats itself. Okay, am I playing a game right now? Like, do I do something? I literally can't hurt it. Like, so... Computer... Oh. I've done aggro... Oh. I'm probably supposed to beat up that field generator, right? It's level question mark, which is a little worrying, but... That boss definitely seems to be invulnerable, so I'm thinking I'm supposed to, like, go find the secret device that breaks it. Which is probably that. Do I, like, click on it? No, I attack it. Oh yeah, it's level question mark, but it's not very hard to kill. Is the dickhead taking damage yet? There's probably a second one on the other side. No, it says the magic field surrounding the vanguard's deactivated. I guess there was just one. What a weird little, like, one-off puzzle mechanic. Oh god, he's getting destroyed. That was all that was keeping him alive. Holy crap. Oh. Is this one also going to be invulnerable? Yes. Okay, yeah, so this is like a whole thing. Hello. What do you signify, Mr. Signifier? Do you signify you're on defeat? Oh, I'm about to blow up. Oh, the whole robot's chasing me. That's not nice. I don't know why I just used stun on an immobile, non-responsive device. Isn't there 2 robots this time? Yeah. Not 1, but 2 robots. Where's the other one? I assume there's a second field that I have to find. Hey, Biggs. There it is. There we go. That should be both of their fields.
Now it's time to kick some ass.
And once you get rid of the shield, they're basically made of paper. So rule of threes often applies. So is it going to stop at 3 robots or 3 waves of robots? That's the question.
Well, that's the question of the day.
Target the enemy. There we go. You're fighting me, game. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, it's a different one, though. Maybe it doesn't have the same thing. Or maybe it will be rules of 3 in this case, where he gets 3. Maybe he'll have 3 shield generators on 1 dude this time. That's how they shift it up. Dude, stop healing. That's cheating. Why does he keep healing to full? Stop that. There we go. Oh, is it you? Are you the healer? I thought that guy was the healer, honestly. Okay, yeah, he's taking damage. We do not appear to need anything else. Almost there.
Got him.
There, yep. Duty complete. This is like the most story we've ever had. And instead of 500 years of lore dumping, it's actually just like a series of events happening where characters care about each other and their stakes and actions are happening.
Take the leader, kill the rest. What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Papolino, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know you're all doing the whole we got each other's backs things, but y'all need to look around more. Holy shit. Did you set it to explode?
Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
No, I like their real voice actors way better. If only they spoke most of the time.
But there's no one in there. This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You did me like that? Oh no. I'm dead.
1, 2,
This is a highly subjective way of timing something.
3,
He doesn't speak. Wait, where did they land? On top of the sail? You can't land, you can't fall vertically onto that vehicle.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the seven hells?
No, it's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
Laha-breya! It could only be him. Laha-breya? No. No, this cannot be.
We have to go now. Hang on.
Thancred! No!
Not gonna lie, it's been so long since we saw Thancred that I forgot he existed. Oh yeah, the first character I ever met, basically.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation may have taken an ill turn.
So forgive me if I seem brusque.
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together,
wonderful,
there shall ever be hope of victory.
I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently.
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to Grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Speaking of people we haven't seen in a long time. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafisrin the order to sail. That is all. And for shit to get serious. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Roal. Has there been no word from Ishkard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury for his god? His bad comedy. My god, there's so many characters. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Valbesar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him? He pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Yeah, if anyone's going to resist, they all want to resist at the same time, otherwise they'll just get struck down as being 1/3 of the power. And that would be a mistake. Oh my god. Oh. Back to real life.
Oh, that took forever.
Yeah, that was a big old chunk of story.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Didn't know this game.
Are you ready to break? Are you ready to hear my Minfilia voice again?
I didn't know this game had that in it.
Yeah, this is a plot heavy one.
Get my gear back on.
Yep. Whenever you guys are ready.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm checking something.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
Oh.
How dare you taking this long?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was reading some Free Company stuff. Go for it.
Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Hero, and help them make the right decision.
By basically telling them they are going to die if they don't.
Let's tell them, no, fuck your brain. This is the choice you're making.
Grim tidings, Hero. It seems the word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders, in the form of an ultimatum.
Well, see, what I tell you.
They have gathered
an ultimatum weapon.
Yeah. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in belief
that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry then, hero, and ensure they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Okay, where are we going?
We gotta go.
Promenade is in city.
Oh god.
I've arrived.
My brain corrupted that jingle.
I don't know what that means.
It replaced every single note with an air horn.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, deal.
Pew, 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 pew.
What's wrong with that?
It's fucking air horns. Which did you click on?
I think I clicked on the wrong one. Nope, I clicked on the right one.
Hustling Strip and Royal Ruby Road Exchange.
Always go to the Hustling Strip.
Hustling Strip.
Where do we have to go? Speak with Bartholomew on the Royal Promenade. Alright.
Promenade. Phenomena.
Promenade. Promenade.
Oops, wrong one. Run to the promenade. The Pompeii.
Promenade.
Bartholomew. You're not even a cat. Why are you even named that? It's a stupid shitty name.
Why?
I'm gonna name my next Palico Bartholomew.
You just ran up to this guy and told him his name was shit. That's a little rude.
Fuck him.
Damn.
The name's banned from all real people. It has to be cat names only now.
The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask you, step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry. You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my sir. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinord, Minfilia, and Seven Hells, Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Oh fuck, they're gonna send 4chan messages to us? I don't like that at all.
Yeah, they said send word anon. I'm like, hang on a minute. No.
Oh no, are they Legion?
That queen child laughing was terrifying.
Was it?
Yes. Everyone else had the funny, like,
What is
stilted
this?
video game laugh, like, ha 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 ha.
Wait, where
then
did this
she was
baby
like,
magician come from?
And she was like flailing and her mouth was wide open, like too wide, and she was like thrashing around.
Oh my god, I love this hat.
And then her next line of dialogue opened with her laughing again, but because she was talking, the animation was just her talking. So it was a talking animation as she went like, oh god, stop it. It was so fucking distressing to watch.
So,
I want this outfit. Where do I get this hat from?
Guess where we get to go again, guys?
The Waking Sands.
So
Yay.
It's why we have 75 more of these tokens. Oh, blue dragon card.
What the heck was it? What?
How many of these cards do I have not claimed yet?
Apparently a lot.
I had a blue eyes white dragon.
Yeah.
Everybody open a letter.
Even star hat. I'll have to check that out. Oh, we all have to say. I thought we don't have to have the same homeworld for Free Company though.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think so either.
I have no idea.
Certainly seems like that might be the case.
I thought we just had to be on the same realm.
I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Well,
Someone else doing all the work.
I'll look it up. Time to enter
Oh boy, a cutscene.
the solar. Is it voiced?
I don't know. It's probably gonna be a cutscene as soon as. Yep, cutscene.
I cannot well express my relief. To think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldesion, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Oh, great. More fucking tickets.
More tickets?
Yeah, guess who can't do the quest yet?
Wait, are you
Because I'm not level 49. Or, yeah, not level 49.
Oh, no, I clicked on it already.
Well, you're going to be sitting there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I gotta go to Eastern Eorzea to...
Well, I'm gonna read all this dialogue to myself because I'm already in it.
All present? Then let us begin.
I didn't know that we could be underleveled for this, really.
We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the maelstrom of Limsa, the immortal flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gordania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Valbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Meridianum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, stands Castrum Centri, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritatin Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Zev, we would have you lead this assault. Ritatin is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. This is going to be a really long cutscene, isn't it? As soon as Ritatin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lorenzen Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Because it's oceany. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. and they'll have the Sylph to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the immortal flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Zev, we would have you take the command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Centri to Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive, which runs back and forth between the two castra, is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the immortal flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Zav's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. Ultimatum. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monetarists of Ulda. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the great companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Oriandra, I would have you represent us in Ulda. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Oriandra in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. He doesn't even speak in scenes. Minfilia, Cid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphinaud mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to reach the Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Oh, just to see each of them fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. It's time for a fucking raid! The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal.